Fuzhou is the capital city of Fujian province, located in China. In Chinese, Fuzhou is translated as blessed state. It is a place where I came from. I miss Fuzhou so much, especially in global situations of COVID. Because normally I will visit Fuzhou during the summer break to visit my grandparents. But right now, I can't do anything except hanging out in New York City. I even make a promise to my grandparents when I left China. I said, 阿公、姨妈，我做你面，干龙卡丢. That promise was not accomplished.
My name is Joey. I'm a communications manager at RealWorks. I've been working at RealWorks for 5 years now. So my Chinese name is, I might be butchering my own Chinese name, but it's Zhang Haoyi. I know that my parents wanted to kind of provide, or I think to a lot of people that came over, at least for them, they thought of America as a place where you can get a better education system and also like more opportunities for jobs. Yeah, for those reasons, they decided to move over to America. They got to take over my grandparents' restaurant, like Chinese fast food restaurant. And so it just seemed like an opportunity to them at that time for what felt like a better life.
我也没法嚟講，我福州呢，我而家福州20-30年哇。中年人销售很辛苦啊，销售那个时候都是公社化的时候，我一边读书一边在田地里面劳动啊，很多小朋友都是这样搞啊，每天中午一回来都把地瓜抬回去，抬到大堆里面去啊，没有抬回去，他那个树塔里面就没有放弃搞，树塔里面都大家一起去搞，拿回去洗一下，弄了大锅饭。
The way I kind of grew up with it is basically through my parents. They definitely have a closer connection to Fuzhounese culture than I do. And the way that I experienced it growing up, especially was through food. We ate Fuzhounese food at home, as well as other Chinese food. It's hard for me to differentiate between what exactly is Fuzhounese food and what exactly is Chinese food. Growing up, it was just kind of food, the food we ate together in our family.
小吃的沙县最好，它味道做得最好，很好吃。拌面啊、炒面啊，这个做得很好，别漏了吧，它做得很好。有其实他们最好吃的，味道最好。还有这个红烧鱼咯，红烧肉咯，这个最好了。毛泽东原来都爱吃红烧肉啊，很好吃，这都是福州的。
I mean, one thing that I actually learned from you, Michael, is that you told me that Fuzhounese is actually one of the oldest languages, and I had no idea about that.
Yeah, I was surprised that my home state had that kind of special language.
And I've grown up a lot and forgotten a lot of the language. I definitely used to know it a lot more when I was much younger, even before I knew English. English was not my first language, so it's actually something that I'm very fluent in now, but I'm like very not fluent in Fuzhounese anymore. I think it's the case for a lot of Asian Americans who maybe, again, didn't have that formal education or didn't get to use it as much because my parents were always so busy working when I was younger that we honestly didn't talk that much together.
大家马上抬下就去上学了， 后来就没有办法，就去劳动，劳动也很辛苦啊，非常非常辛苦，要去山上砍柴的什么，9岁8岁都去山上砍柴，种到高山上去那个种地瓜了什么了，去抓泥鳅了，哟，小时候啊经常去啊，去河里面抓鱼捕老鱼了，什么都做过，很多很多事情小时候。
I have not gone to Fuzhou, and never been there. I do want to go, but I think it's always been, my parents growing up have always told me about like, oh, like one day we'll go take a family trip to China, and I think we would talk about that a lot, but because they were so busy, like, you know, working and providing for me and my siblings, we never actually took family trips.
I remember the summer break of 2017 when I got out from the Chinese airline in Fuzhou. I saw all of my grandparents. I saw my grandma at first. She said, "Where is my grandson? Where is he?" I was standing behind her. I looked away from her and then my tears started to drip down. On the way home, in the car, my tears were still dripping.
In America, like right now, there's a lot of like anti-Asian hate crimes going on. I like read about it in the news all the time. Like, what do you think about it, and has it been affecting you?
When I was in the middle school, I have experience with racism that was against me before. Everybody called me, started to say chunk, you know. And I cry a lot. Like when I go home, I always, cry about it. I never talked to the teacher because the people that was bullying me was like in one group. If I talk to a teacher, they will say, "Oh no, I didn't say that. No, he's lying." Yeah, they call me, you know, Chinese eat dogs, which we never did. Sorry.
When I was younger, I also got bullied. I grew up in an area where there weren't many Asian people. It was just me, my brother, and my sister in the entire school. And so people just weren't used to people that looked like me. And I think the same slurs and the same things that you might have heard, I actually heard very similar ones. And they're always really hurtful. Like, how is it now? Like, is it better? Yeah.
Good thing I'm lucky that I picked this school. Because my school is about leaders and leaderships.
Fuzhou is the place where I was born. No matter where I am in the world, I will always call myself Fuzhounese because I am proud of who I am and proud of the Chinese who define our culture for people around the world. In your city, there are a lot of different ethnicities where people have the opportunity to share their cultures. I feel really connected to both Fuzhou and NYC cultures. I feel proud that I can now identify with both Fuzhou and NYC.
And more, much more than this, I did it my way.
If you like this video, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with all of our RealWorks YouTube videos. And don't forget to watch the films of the next generation of filmmakers.